Check it here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I thought it would be a cool idea to kind of go over how to use Zookas for dummies, the layman's version, not super technical like ZMOT or Crazy Turtle would do, but just like, if I can understand how to use Zookas properly, like maybe I can help out like a couple people that kind of struggle with it. So we're just going to do a friendly challenge and then kind of dive into 2 player bases. I think that's all I have on my map right now. So we got a couple friendly challenges here, guys, and we're just going to kind of break it down simply, for a couple things that I kind of look for when I'm about to do this. Now, first off, we have the ZMOT Telestrator up here, guys, but I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to be able to pick out all my Zookas. But so the first thing that I'll do is it depends. You have to look at the base and just kind of and pick what landing is going to be best. So for this one, we can see here that, oh, we're not scouting, we're actually attacking. But the rocket launchers and shock launchers are probably in range of the beach. There's a ton of front-loaded mines, but all of his buildings are really under-leveled. So we can do something like this and throw a barrage down. And that's going to clear, like, basically all the mines for us. And I kind of got an unlucky barrage there, but I was hoping to get a few extra GB back from those buildings, which we kind of did there. So then, so there's 2 types of landings, right? So there's the one landing where you start your Zookas, like say you start putting your boats down boat by boat, just like this, and then when they get to say here, is usually when you would put your second flare, and that's gonna go maybe like maybe we clear out this building, for example. And then our next flare goes in right about here. And then, of course, we're going to need to smoke all the way up. There's a couple little smoke dots there. And then once we get here, now we have to use the double smoke now because of the Zooka spread. So we got to smoke here, we got to smoke here. And then it comes down to shock priority. So for this base, I think we can get the rocket launcher and the shock launcher in one. We gotta worry about the rocket launchers, we gotta worry about the shock launchers, and of course the hot pots are gonna melt us like almost instantly. Like even if it pops up and shoots for a second, like a flamethrower you can kind of get away with shocking a little late, but a hot pot, like there's almost no mercy on those. If you miss a hot pot, like it's basically roasted and toasted, guys. So so we'll go ahead and try to do this here. We've got the ZMOT Telestrator kind of in the way, but I think we can work our way around it. What I'm actually gonna do is, actually, no, I think I'm going to, so just like we wrote out, guys, the flare, we're going to flare down, and then we're going to smoke the Zookas here. So I've already made a mistake by putting my smokes way too far away. You can usually two-smoke the landing, and what I mean by that is flaring right where that last smoke is about to drop. So then you can just keep your Zookas all nice and tight and right in the smoke there. So we're getting a little touched up by everything here, but I think you get the idea. And plus, this guy, he's the guy in my task force, so I think he's all offense. Okay, so we get up here on the flare, and what I like to do if they get too spread out is to throw another flare down. I don't think we need to do it here because I double smoked across, but I like to throw another flare down sometimes. And I like to throw another flare down sometimes just to kind of keep them all grouped up. And then I'll throw one onto the HQ. So obviously that was a bad attack, but but I think you know like what I was saying for the most part. So you got to pick your landing. There's the flare down landing. We'll go right back into it here, guys. So there's the flare down landing, and then there's the next landing I'm going to show. We'll take a look at Harry's base here. So this is a different one, but same kind of idea. So the next landing is going to be just it's just like a flag landing, I guess you would call it. So you just put all your flags out like that in one spot, and then you put for this base, I would probably smoke pretty far back. So we'd get a smoke here and a smoke here, and if you touch the smokes, I didn't there, but if the smokes are touching, then you can actually cover all full 8 boats of Zookas. Now you see, I have a problem with this sometimes on Dr. Terror when I do the 2-smoke landing like this. And and I launch my Zookas out, like say I launch my Zookas out like way over here on this side. What that is gonna do is it's gonna push my boats out further than the middle. Like it's not properly spaced in the center where they have all the room on the sides to go out. So what happens then is I get like 3 boats on the left side, and then they're all wide open walking up there. So let's see what we can do here, guys. So he's got a shield, so this is gonna be harder, but he also doesn't have hot pots, so that's kind of nice. What I think I can do here is take out... I probably should have just barraged that down, but I think we can kind of get away with that anyways. So I'm going to kind of fly right on up into the... right in front of the shock blaster. I think it's going to be the best area, guys. Yeah, we'll just try to do that and then see what we can make of it. Okay, so... Alright, so we're going to launch the Zookas out. And I don't think that the rocket launchers are in range of them. I probably should have checked before, but... Okay. So you don't really have to be worried about boom mines. Usually they'll only kill maybe 10 Zookas. Obviously, when they're all bunched up like this, it can be dangerous, so I'm probably going to lose a lot. Okay, I didn't lose too many there, I don't think. Alright, so we lost some on the sides there. I'm not really sure because the ZMOT illustrator is kind of blocking where they're sitting. So since I lost so many, I'm going to go ahead and just one smoke. And then we're going to lock onto the HQ here, and we're going to shock all of the rocket launchers, all the shock launchers, everything close that is within splash range. So I was late on that flamethrower, and that could cost the entire raid, guys. I also somehow missed that shock launcher that was right behind me. So if I'd hit that shock launcher, I'm sure we would have been fine. But maybe we'll try it again and see if we can just clean it up a little bit, guys. So yeah, obviously it helps to hit your shock targets when you're throwing them down. Which one was that? That was Harry, I think, right? Okay, so we'll try that again, and a few, like, just a couple little things I think I can clean up. I'm going to barrage this mortar, and I think that should take out the mortar as well as clear all the mines that we need gone. And then next, since it seemed like we wasted a shock here, I think I can take out this flamethrower in 1, okay, in 2. And other than that, I think we were kind of on the right #chicken track with it, guys. So we're gonna flare down. We're gonna hope that the ZMOT illustrator doesn't get too much in the way. And you see me throw the boats out a lot farther this time. That's because there's nothing in range on the beach, so we don't need to smoke. And when I do it farther away, it gives me like a couple seconds, like right here, just to kind of let them get all grouped up. So it just makes the pathing a little easier. So again, not too worried about the boom mine, guys. So this time we have a lot more. We have a lot more Zookas left, I'm hoping. Maybe not. And so that means we're just going to have to double smoke, especially because there's a lot of buildings directly around us. So hopefully we can get the shock launcher this time. And I was still late. I missed that flamethrower. Yeah, so it's a good thing that that flamethrower is really low level, or that that probably would have chickened us right there again, guys. But I mean, like there's a couple different landings, but with that, guys, we're going to take everything that we learned through the chicken's teachings, and we're going to dive into an operation attack here. Relatively easy one. I could probably do it unboosted, honestly, but I'm going to go ahead and fully boost because I have the power for it right now, and we're going to be doing another operation right after this, which I may or may not include in this video. But since we're doing another OP right after this, I'm just going to double up and make sure we get this done, because there's no room for fails on this, guys. This is the last attack. Someone already hit high 5, but we got to finish it out here. One attack remaining, the chicken, so let's just get right into it, guys. And yeah, we'll kind of put everything that we learned into this attack here. So the only hard part about this attack is the landing. So I'm also going to go ahead and clear some of these mines because I don't need those bothering us, guys. I'm basically just going to get up there and then finish. I think I might need a shock, like maybe one shock. But this all comes down to how well we can do the landing. So I'll try to go ahead and do the old, the classic, tried and true ZMOT 2-smoke landing here, guys. 3, 4. Now, are we going to be able to fit 4 boats in here? Of course not. Of course not. That would just be way too simple, right? So we've got... oh my god, we almost just lost it right there. We almost just lost the whole raid right there. Only with the chicken, only with the chicken. Okay, so just get there, chicken. Just get us up there, for the love of God. This is why I don't do a lot of Zooka tutorials usually. That's okay. We just have to make sure that we don't step on any mines. And we should be okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke, smoke, smoke. I'm getting very frightened at the smoke delay here. It's kind of worrying. The chicken, guys, but we did make it. We did make it. Somehow we got there. That was a little rough. I think we did sacrifice an entire boat to the shock launcher gods before we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and shock this flamethrower. Throw some critters out on the boom cannons just to distract a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's how you land expertly with Zookas. So I don't know. I hope it was entertaining or something. Like, look at the... It's a good thing that I boosted that Troop Health Masterpiece. If I didn't, we would have... That would have been like the... I don't want to say the worst chicken fail, but like right up there. Right up there. I'm going to put some health packs down just because I like seeing the full green bars, guys. But yeah, that's how to professionally land the Zookas with the chicken, guys. So we're going to go ahead and finish this up. And that's going to be our second Foxtrot, I think, that we've done in the task force so far. We did do one stronghold. I think we could do choke point probably, but it's just too much of an intel grind. And if we don't have the intel, we just start a lower one. We actually did Mambo the other day just because we were struggling to get intel, and it was just easier to start Mambo, so we went ahead and just did that. We're still on the rise here. We'll take a look at the leaderboard. In a second. So yeah, here's where we're sitting. So we started off our first operation that we did. I forget what it was, but I think it was milk run actually. The chicken milk run one that we did when I took down half of one base. We were ranked 100,000. So we've moved up about 90,000 spots, which is not too bad within the time frame of like a week or so. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you have any Zooka tips, like general stuff, not like crazy like ZMOT level anything. But if you have any like general Zooka tips that you think would help me out, or you think would help someone else reading them, leave that down in the comments, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today, and we will see you in the next one. Chicken out.